Hello mates, my name is Risk and welcome back to Scrutinized. I would like to give another look at this game. I know Adam updated the game with a new mode and I would like to check that mode out because frankly this game is really fun. But I just randomly die all the time. So he added detective modes. There is only 7 nights total, no threats, but it lets you just solve the cases. I just want to see how it is, and if y'all enjoy it, I might just make another video of this, just playing the game. So yeah, don't like jump scare, turn them off. Yeah, I don't think there is actually jump scares in detective mode since you can't die. Because all the cases that I've solved so far were very fun and interesting to solve. So I would like to do that, because when you do play this game and you have to deal with threats, you kind of have to do it fast, but then you're encouraged to you know, shred items right away, like look up a list maybe. You know, you're supposed to get as far as you can, or as quickly as you can. And sometimes that negates a bit the experience of just exploring.
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
So I don't think there should be even internet issues, because generally the Wi-Fi sometimes turn off. All the lights are on as well. I can just keep my house open and I'm not gonna get kidnapped. That's very, very nice. Had a bit of frame issue, but it's fine. Anyway, let's see what we have to do. My only lose condition is if I get reports wrong this time. And it seems like the reports status changed a bit. Now that I'm in detective mode, I need 8 in total to go to sleep. Okay, we'll see how it turns out. Let me know if you would like to see more of this, by the way. Suspect Glenn Banks. We have all his whereabouts. I caught this strange guy walking into my neighbor's home. I walked down my driveway to confront him, since I knew my neighbors were still at work. He spun around before I got close and said, "Hey, the name is Chip. I work for Sarah delivering packages. Customer requested I leave the package inside," which sort of made sense. Nowadays, pretty much anyone can be delivering the things you buy online in an unmarked vehicle. The shady part comes later. I made up with buddies for beer and wings and brought up the Chip guy. With a rough description, one of the guys bring up a picture and it's totally Chip. He's laughing, but I can't figure out what's so funny. My buddy says his name isn't Chip, it's Glenn Banks. Where the hell did you get Chip from? I tell him that's what the guy introduced himself as, said he worked for Sarah and was delivering packages. My friend looked confused and told me he doubted Glenn worked for Sarah. A delivery gig like that usually went to the younger guys that could actually pump out numbers and get a bunch of stuff delivered quickly. He said Glenn was 58 and far past his young and spry age. The longer I thought about it, the more sense it made to me. So does that mean it was just coincidence that they had a package while this Glenn guy randomly stopped by and moved it inside their house? That sounds extremely unlikely and way less believable than the former. Okay, he suspects Glenn Banks is a bad actor and up to no good. So we'll check that real quick. So first of all, let's bring up his card, social card, whatever, ID. So age, well, he said he's 54, 55, was it? I don't need an age range if I know his exact age, 58, okay. So I'll just put 60. Gender male, hair gray. There you go, that's gonna find him very quickly. There we go, that's Glenn Banks. Look like a nice guy, though I don't see him as a delivery guy. I mean, maybe he is. Maybe I'm just silly. Anyway, what do we do now? I haven't played this game in a little while, so please excuse me. First, we hack his phone, I guess. Glenn Banks. Why does he have 2 N's? I guess that changes the pronunciation a bit, right? Instead of Glenn, it's like Glenn. Even though it sounds the same, actually. Excuse me, word. Police records, my bad. should go to the rootkit. What do I got? There you go, I hacked. So let's look at pictures. Yep, I think he was delivering. Delivering death, apparently. It's okay. I know you you probably think this guy is you know, guilty of whatever he's charged at. But remember, he's charged with moving boxes. So we'll see about that. I'll be the judge and tell if he's guilty or not. Okay, the pictures are a bit weird. Make a new email account. Suspicious. How to trace an address through phone number. Not so suspicious. How to pick a lock. Well, aside from make a new email account, nothing here is suspicious. How to make the most of your my phone camera. Okay, fine. There's just no names. That's strange. This is the first time I hacked a phone that has no names as contacts. So are these all numbers he's trying to track? Your Sarah package has been delivered at 8:42 p.m. Picture of drop-off location will be emailed shortly. That's a photo of my kitchen. I don't know how you got that, but this isn't funny. Send the proper picture or I will be contacting your superiors. Your Sarah package. Sweet, thanks. So maybe they did order something from Sarah. Sarah package. That's a picture of my backyard. In future, please only place the packages at the front door. Oh, okay. So the drop-off location is literally... Okay, I see. Haha, that's a cute picture of my cat. But next time, could you just send the porch? Sarah package delivered at 12:05 a.m. Picture of drop-off location will be emailed shortly. A little late for Sarah package. Thanks, though. That picture was of me in the bedroom 20 minutes ago, and then almost certainly came from my personal email address. Who is this? I'm calling the police. I wouldn't do that. You know, Sarah packaging has a bit of a strange method of dealing with customers, but let's not blow the horn just yet, okay? I don't see any evidence just yet. That's a picture of me through my window. Who is this? I didn't receive package. That's what he's worried about. I didn't receive package. Your Sarah package has been delivered. Thank you. See? This interaction went smoothly. Anyway. What the hell is going on with this guy? I feel like I need something more incriminating. He's definitely doing something off and strange, but... Huh, okay, let's see his credit card information. I don't think I need capital letters, so I'll stop doing that. Glenn Banks. Sarah.com. Lockpick kit. Higgs Corner Store. Nothing out of the ordinary. What's with sending people strange things? I don't understand. Did I close the phone, by the way? I did. Anyway, I think we have enough to, you know, incriminate him. So that's evidence number one. And there's the picture of the cat, by the way. These are all the pictures from the conversations. Let's take the one where he says I wouldn't do that. Is this one, right? Yeah. Okay. Suspicious. I report you, sir. Get reported. Press this. I got it. Okay, cool. Alright, next case. Megan, wait. It's not red as a white, right? Or maybe it is. Female, yeah. I've lived across the street from White and her family for the past 4 years, and in that time I've seen both her parents, who were quite elderly, pass away along with her brother that came down with an undiagnosed illness last year. Her husband is ill often, and her 2 children have always been sickly. Recently, I went over to her house to help clean up the place before a family reunion party of some sort, and I spied at her medicine cabinet. Yes, it would make sense that a household as ill as her would have an abundant supply, but bins of powders and labels scratched off on tin cans. It didn't look right, and for some reason, she's the only healthy one in the whole household. Okay, so she's claiming that there is something fishy with the way she's handling medication, and she's suspiciously the only person not sick. So that's definitely a reason for suspicion. We're gonna take a good look at that and see if something is wrong. Now, why would she kill her elders, and why would she make them sick? I don't know. We need a motive for that. We'll see. I'm sure we'll figure it out. If any of this is true, we'll figure it out. Is that the exact height? If it is the exact height, I don't think I need anything else. I just put these and error. Okay. Oh, that's because the gray option is turned on. The gray hair. She does not has gray hair. Bethany, Sarah, Megan. There she is. Yep, she looks healthy. So let's look at her phone real quick. Again, White. Oh, I'm really interested to figure this out. I'm really interested to figure this out now. Let's crack the phone real quick. Alright. Pictures. Yep, there's the medication. Bunch of tablets. There is so much medication, actually. That's a strange photo to have. Why should... That's a bit of a strange photo. Okay, a bunch of medical stuff, but nothing incriminating, I think. Maybe we can figure out a bit of context for these pictures. Let's check the search history. Arsenic traces. Okay, that's low toxicity of poisons. Lethal dose of rat poison. Why would you search that? How would you... You think you just on Google, oh, this is how much you... Okay, maybe it will. Microdose in poisons. Milking, cottonmouths, half-life of common poisons. Double amputee, triple amputee. The poison parts are very suspicious. Her only contact is Maximilian. She's a wife. She has, you know, she had elder parents and she has kids and a husband. But yet she only has one contact. After work, I planned on taking a hot bath if that's alright. My muscles are so sore. I understand, sweetie. Please do what you need to enjoy the rest of your day. I just feel bad sometimes. You give so much of yourself taking care of us. I hope you know how much I love you and appreciate all you do for our family. Your appreciation is all I need. I don't know about you, but I don't see anything written about rat poison. So far, I don't see a reason why she would... Did she buy rat poison? I think she did. She bought rat poison and put it in the breakfast. She definitely killed her parents. She has a... She's insane. So the fact she bought rat poison and her search results, or her search in term of looking for rat poison dose, lethal dose of rat poison, is enough to incriminate her. I hope she dies in jail, dude. I don't know what everybody else did to her, but god, man, she's just insane. She's literally making everybody else's life miserable, and her husband is like so naive. I don't know, man. That's just kind of painful to watch. All right, next case. Let's just reset. Okay. This game is a lot more fun this way. A lot more fun. So this one is Sandra Betts. She's the suspect. She's a female. Hopefully she's not as crazy as Megan White. Sandra lives downstairs in my apartment building. She is a single mother with one kid, who's a 13-year-old called Matt. Sandra has always been pretty strict with Matt. I presume she wants him to succeed in life by working hard. Anyways, last night I heard through the floor screaming and crying and sounds of things breaking. They don't have arguments often, and this one was pretty wild. I don't know if Matt is hurt or even worse. Please check it out. Okay. So she is claiming child abuse. Let's go and see if child abuse really did take place. Okay. Female. Brown hair. Hazel eyes. And I don't know her height. And her age is unknown. This should still be enough to find her, Sandra Betts. Okay. No alias. Let's go hack her phone right away. Usually when... excuse me? Betts? Usually if somebody has something to hide, it'd be on their phone. So let's go ahead and crack it open and see what is inside. Okay. First of all, pictures. Okay, generally, you know, pictures like that, it's maybe artistic, maybe like, you know, they saw a beautiful place, they want to take a picture of it. But with the context I'm getting from this suspicion report on this person, I'm suspecting she's looking... Let's just read the search terms. How to make teenage boys less angry all the time. My son hates me. How to tell my teenage son I love him. Takeaway. Okay. You know what? That kind of puts us... You know, I'm feeling morally freed in that. There is nothing strange about that. Like, how to dump a body. Best location to dump a body. Oh, none of that shit. So, I think we're good on that front. Mr. Weasels and son. Who is Mr. Weasels? I gotta look that up. Hello, Mrs. Betts. I am noticing your son's recent lack of attendance and participation at school. Can we please call to discuss Matt's situation? Of course, when are you available? Huh. So I heard, you know, a parent's problem can affect the child and their status or their performance at school. So, you know, that just might be the school seeing something else. Come home right this moment. Your teacher just called me. Okay. Matt, please turn off the music and come out of your room. I'm really sorry for shouting at you. I lost my temper. Whew. Okay. Okay. She's not crazy. Okay. That was just an argument. That was just an argument. That's fine. Okay. The suspect's name is unknown, so we'll have to figure out if it matches our description. I met this guy, never told me his name. At the club last night, my friends and I decided to go get some drinks at the bar after half an hour or so of dancing, and that's when I ran into him. He was friendly to all of us, but it seemed like he got bored pretty quickly since we weren't paying him much mind. Still, I was interested, so I was kind of just eyeballing him the whole night, hoping to get his attention. Eventually, he found this one girl and kind of just smoothed her all night. I was kind of hoping he'd get rid of her, but no dice. My friend and I headed out just as they did. So I watched as they two turned into a corner, and then all I hear was a scream coming from that direction. Of course, there was still quite a line outside of the club, so it was loud and no one was paying attention, but I know what I heard. I broke off from my group to see what happened, but when I got there, all I saw was a shoe, one of the heels the girl was wearing. The two were nowhere to be seen. Maybe I'm paranoid, but I've heard the stories about girls disappearing at nightclubs. This could be one of those cases. So, at first glance, when I was reading the beginning, I was like, oh, okay, she's probably just jealous that someone else, got with him instead of her. But she's saying she found a shoe, and I don't see any real motive to get at the guy, because, some of the reports it's like, you can see like it's kind of a revenge report, like, haha, he's suspicious, get him. But it's not this case, I don't think. She doesn't know his name. He's black hair, brown eyes, brown, weight. Oh, that's height. Well, it only says 6 foot, 150. Just from reading the description, I think he's suspicious. No one would leave a heel behind. No woman would do that. But now we just have to figure out which one fits my description. How old is he? Oh, I didn't put an age range. 20 to 25. Ian York. I think he's suspicious. Let's read his phone. I believe we're gonna find either in the conversation. I believe either in the conversation we're gonna find something damning, or in the pictures we're gonna see a picture of the missing girl. Okay. Pictures. So he was at the nightclub. That's the girl. And... well, I told you that's what's gonna happen. Unknown number. Hey shithead, I know what you're doing. Soon the world will know. I saw you hand off the girl. I took pictures. So he sold her. I'm pretty simple. I'll pay you to pick up girls instead of taking them home. Okay, this was really a kind of dry case. I could tell just from the reports. It was very convincing. Unlike a lot of the reports. I saw Barry this morning on his way to work, and he had these fresh scratches on the side of his neck as if someone had clawed him. Some marks disappeared beneath his polo shirt too. They didn't look like they came from an animal either. Usually I get a pleasant vibe from Barry when I bump into him during my morning jog, but lately he's been giving me that look some guys do when they're just got to punch something. With those scratches, marks, and the looks, it's made me nervous. So there is just something off going on with Barry here. Let's see if we can figure it out. Male, brown hair, and hazel eyes. Let's get rid of all the other things. Excuse me. I don't need an age range here. Barry. It looked like the previous guy almost. Alright. Let's hack his phone. Very right. You know, I might actually not even have to look up his ID. Maybe I should just look up his ID if I know he's guilty. That could save a bit of time. That only works in cases that I get the name on the paper instead of this. Alright. Very strange photos and they're not the same women. But this one and this one seems like it could be the same. So why does he have a picture of a woman on his phone? GB overdose, alcohol and gamma, hydro... I don't know what really that search mean. Is there an actual truth? Is there an actual truth serum? Homemade truth serum. Local young single ladies. Tastes like ocean water. Sea salt caramel brownie recipe. How deep to dig a hole for a body? Bro, you can't be searching that. Carol Week. What is Carol Week? So where were you thinking, handsome? How about an evening stroll in park? I have some fresh baked salt. Oh no, we've seen those search terms my mom made, and there are a shit ton of GHB in my car. Plus, it's a full moon. Yeah, I guess that sounds nice. Can we go somewhere for dinner beforehand? Anywhere you want, lovely. Money is no object. GHB, I'm blocking this number. Hey, you got any GHB? Fresh out of the tub. It's effing strong. Perfect. Can I come by tomorrow? Meet you at Cindy. A cap full is all you need. Remember that. Dude, why are you not answering your phone? I have an emergency. It's a fucking late, dude. What do you want? Carol, the one with the big titties? I knew she was lightweight, but she's effing dead. She overdosed, I think. Not breathing. I saw her eyes glaze over and she won't move. I said he looks like the previous guy and he seems to be a creep. Last guy was selling them, but this one is just a creep. Or maybe he has some sort of a strange thing. Oh, so what I think happened, he overdosed her and then he searched this term. I think we have enough evidence just with that conversation alone. I can't go through this shit again. I got rid of her. Again? Hold up. Does he have a... I'm just curious because we're not like... there is no like enemies to stop me. I just want to see if he has any criminal record. Did I write that right? Barry Wright. I did. That would have been cool if I found a criminal record. Like you have a full backstory for this guy. Okay, he's gone. Get him out of my sight. He's dead. Excuse me. Okay, I was just looking to make sure I don't like screw this up. Henry Hardy. Okay. I'm just gonna look, I'm gonna read the report and then I'm gonna look up his information. While heading to my chemistry seminar, I spotted Mr. Hardy hanging out with one of the students in his classical literature class. Mr. Hardy has always been pretty much a pushover with his students. I had him last semester, and as long as you go and just entertain the boring stories he tells you in his monotone voice and manage not to fall asleep, he curves your test to the next letter grade. The weird thing was he ushered this 19-year-old looking girl into his office by putting his hand on her ass. Definitely not an appropriate action for a teacher who's practically 3 times the age of any of his students. I think we have another guilty case here. Again, I don't see any reason they would lie. So, yeah, sometimes you can spot a reason they would lie, like you know, an ex-girlfriend or a crazy ex-girlfriend complaining about her boyfriend. Anyway, let's get his ID. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna get his ID. I don't need to search his phone at the moment because I'm pretty sure he's gonna be guilty. So he's very old. 65 plus. Weight, unknown, but hair gray and eyes green. Henry. There he is. I'm just gonna put him right here. I'm just gonna pull up his phone so we can get the damning evidence. Henry Hardy. Alright. Maybe I should purchase some cracks so we don't have to go through this over and over. I didn't have a lot of time. You know what? I'm gonna purchase one crack in case, you know, I feel like there is damning evidence in the phone that I really need and I'm about to lose the crack. Anyway, pictures. Why would he take pictures of students? Divorce attorney, signs of menopause. Menopause claims for divorce. Medication deadly combination with alcohol. Solution that dissolves organic matter. So he wants to kill his wife and throw her in a tub full of acid. See, this is the type of stuff where we just can't like sit down and talk about and investigate because there is like people on my ass, but now it's like I feel like the game got a whole new depth. Sodium hydroxide to dissolve living tissue. Oh, fuck off. Laura. I know what you've been up to, Henry. Did you really think I wasn't going to find out about your little affair with a dumb whore in your class? She's 19-year-old, Henry. What the kind of sick shit are you into? I don't care what you have to say. Apologize? I don't give a fuck. Just know that you're not welcome to live in this house anymore. I'm in the process of throwing all your shit in the front lawn. So if you have something that you want, you should come by and get it before it rains. Like I give a fuck you found out about Riley and I. You've been holed up inside for months now. You never want to do anything with me. You had to expect something like this was bound to happen with how little you were talking to me. What happens now is key for your future well-being. That sounds like a threat to me. When I get home tonight, my shit better not be all over the front like you said. If that is the case, right now I suggest you bring it all back inside and neatly pack it for me. If you decide to fuck with me after I put up with all your bullshit, I will make you pay. Hey, you think you can scare me, Henry? Remember when you gave me the combo to the gun safe? If you come over here thinking you can just toss me around and do as you please, you're surely mistaken. Yes, I thought of that already. Go ahead, check the gun safe. I moved them all one night when you were sleeping. What's your next plan? I'm sure I've already thought of it. I'm changing the locks and you're not getting in here. If you come by, I'm calling the police. That's my next plan, you piece of shit. I mean, we already have all the damn evidence, but this is such an interesting read. The police won't do anything. It's our house. I'm allowed to be there. I've done nothing wrong. Maybe hurt your feelings, but that's not a crime. So here's what's going to happen. I'm coming home with Riley. Dude, this guy is insane. This guy is insane. It's our 1 year anniversary. You can stay in the guest room if you want to sleep there. Oh my god. Listen, somebody probably died. Somebody, either Laura or somebody died. Or Henry could already be dead. I don't know. Probably not, but just know I'm going to be flaunting her all around all evening. I don't give a shit what you think. If you think I'm going to let you do that, you really have no clue who I am anymore, do you? If you lay a finger on Riley or myself, I guarantee you'll regret it. This conversation is done. Be careful what your next move is, Laura. What the fuck, dude? I need 3 pieces of evidence. Okay, so... I don't know. I don't know something. So I need to find, I think, evidence of threatening, right? Because I don't know if just him having an affair with her, with Riley, is evidence. Because I don't know the laws in there, but... My wife finally figured out. I'm thinking I bring you home tonight and we hang around and rub it on her face. There's nothing she can do. Oh my god, that's so evil. I love it. I told you either one of them is gonna die. She's going to be trying to fuck me over anyway she can. Might as well take advantage of the moment. Why don't you get rid of her? Shouldn't be too hard since she takes all that medication. Just swap some of it with some pills that will stop her from breathing or something. She's gonna be drinking up a storm to figure out all this shit. Capitalize on this while she's weak. What the fuck, dude? That's a good idea. That could work. If she's gone, things will be much easier. I'm sure we'll... No, they're not. They're gonna put you in jail. Wife just disappears. They find about your little affair. You think that's gonna fly? If she's gone, things will be much easier. I'm sure we'll have some eyes on us, though. If I'm flaunting you around, people will be quick to believe I got rid of her for you. We need some... You're not a genius. You're not a genius. If she disappears in any circumstance, right? Even if it's just a car accident... and they find out about your affair, which this report already have, they're gonna put you in the front line for suspects. We need something that shows she left me to cover our tracks. Maybe something that shows she left the country for someone else. I have an uncle that can handle making some documents for you. What the fuck, Riley? Dude, she's... Listen, at first I kind of felt bad for her. For Riley, because you know Mr. Henry Hardy is much more mature, so he's obviously have the power in the relationship. Obviously, he's so much more older than her, so I thought he, like, you know, manipulated her or something. But like this, she's as fucked up as he is. All right, set it up. He'll hash out. Oh my god, dude. Can't wait to see the look on her face when she sees us together. What stops her from going out and getting the gun? Well, maybe she needs a license of some sort, actually. Because the gun is Henry's. We already know that. Yeah. Bring your camera tonight. I want to record. Okay, there's nothing in it there. Okay. Text convos. That's... I need to see him buying the substance, and then we got him, for sure. This is so much more fun. Sarah.com, of course. Wait, Diamond Elegance? That's not gonna set him up. Did I get a... Solution that dissolves organic matter. I think that's enough to... I don't think he's gonna have criminal record. I think I have enough evidence for this guy. He's a piece of shit, and so is Riley. Okay, that report went through, so nobody had a problem with this report. They looked at it and they were like, "Yep, we're gonna bust everybody." Okay. This one we don't have a name, so I can't just go ahead and search the phone. But we'll read the report. It seems to be a long one, so better be good. I've been down in the dumps for the past couple months after finding out the woman I thought I was going to marry was instead catfishing me for cash and various gifts the whole time. With friends and family worried about my well-being for the foreseeable future, they were all looking for ways to cheer me up and fix the situation. One friend found this unique service called the Fisherman. He gave me a quick rundown that they were private investigators who would find the people who catfished you and help to get you closure. I thought it was a joke at first, but then he said I had a meeting with one of the guys, and regardless if I wanted their help or not, I should get some rest. Oh, that was so cool. I wish I get the same report though. Generally, when you go on to the next night, the report you were working on disappears, but I hope it doesn't. Please excuse me for a moment. Okay. It seems like our report did change. This time I need to get 5 reports. Wanda Francis. My 9-year-old daughter, Missy, didn't come home from school 2 days ago, and I think my mother may be the one to blame. It's been a couple of years since my mother and I have seen each other, and apart from yearly birthday and holiday cards, we don't speak. I don't like to think my own mother would have the human decency to not pull something like this, but ever since my dad passed away, she's been trying to rekindle our relationship and become one big happy family again. My wife is dead set on keeping my mother out in the cold, and from our past that might be for the best. However, in a situation like this, it helps to know that your family is there for you and you can depend on them to tell you the truth. Upon making this report, my wife has already contacted the police and filed a missing child report, but it makes sense to spread this message far and wide. I need my child home. Thank you. So it seems like we have an unfortunate case. Someone's daughter didn't come home and they suspect the mother did it. I feel like it might actually be the case, only because not only the son says that the mother has a strange relationship with him, but the wife seemed to actually push her out of their relationship because she thinks she's a bad influence of some sort on him. So they think she actually kidnapped the girl to get their undivided attention. And if that's the case, we're about to figure it out. And if it's not, then it's even worse than we think. Alright. Wanda Francis. So really, the only reason I have to pull up the ID is in case they're actually guilty. So it's gonna save me a bit of time for those innocent people. Yep, that's all I need. That's all I need. Okay, why is there a picture of brownies? I feel like we'll find context. Turning off location services on cell phone. How often should you water your outdoor plants? Best cookie recipe. Okay, best cookie recipe. Okay. I thought there was something strange about these brownies, but I guess not. Missy is the daughter. Hi, sweetheart. Grandma will be picking you up early from school. Please come. Why are you picking me up? I haven't seen you in years. Because I have a surprise for you, dear. Hurry up now. Even the child is suspecting. Mom, is this still your number? Missy still hasn't come home from school. Do you have any idea where she is? Oh dear, I'm afraid I have no idea. Children are unpredictable. I'm sure she'll come home anytime. She literally kidnapped her. I mean, I know she did, but she's not even telling the truth to her son. He's like, hey, I'm just gonna kidnap your daughter and everything's gonna be fine now. Mom, if you know where Missy is, you have to tell me. I know our relationship hasn't been great these past few years, but this is my daughter. She's a child. She doesn't need to be involved. How can you speak to your mother this way, accusing me of such a thing? Oh, this fucking manipulation, man. You don't have to like Caroline, Mom. His daughter is missing. And she's starting to say this shit. Like, even if she didn't kidnap the child, saying this like it's somehow about you, that's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. You don't have to... you know, after reading this, I think I've actually dealt with this report before. But it's still fucked up. You don't have to like Caroline, which is his wife. But I am an adult and you need to respect our marriage. I wouldn't entertain these ridiculous notions. Okay, let's read all of it. You don't have to like Caroline, Mom, but I'm an adult. You need to respect my marriage. I'm not accusing you of anything. I just need to know. I just need you to be honest. You know as well as I do that it's not unreasonable of me to suspect you. It wouldn't be the first time you've tried to take Missy from us. I just need to know. It's not the first time this happens. I won't entertain these ridiculous notions anymore. Stuart, do not contact me any further until you see the error in your ways. Mom, please tell me your new address. We've looked everywhere for Missy. We know you have her. We don't want to have to get the police involved. I'll do no such thing. You've chosen not to have a relationship with me any longer, so I'll respect my privacy. The police has been looking for Missy for 2 days now. Can you please just tell us where she is? We're sorry, you have reached a number that is disconnected. Wanda, where is Missy? He found her new number. How did he do that? Oh no. That's not her new number. That's Caroline. Wanda, where is Missy? She still isn't home and I'm not playing your games this time. Give me my fucking daughter back. I'm afraid I don't know who this is. I'm Caroline. Well, what a vile way to speak to your mother-in-law. A sweet girl like Missy deserves better than a wretched tramp like you. So you do have her. I don't believe that's what I said. Do not contact me anymore. Wanda, we are going to call the police in 1 hour. You don't tell us where Missy, you cooperate. We'll just come and get her and forget this whole thing ever happened. If not, we will take more drastic measures. Make your choice. Please, Wanda, I'm begging you. Can't even track her phone anymore. If that provides you with comfort, then that's wonderful. But as I've said, I don't have your daughter. I need another piece of evidence. Do you think one of the... Because being like, hey, I'm contacting the police, you know, it's not really condemning, but maybe the part of the conversation where, you know, just comparing the conversation where she's talking to Missy and then sending them the conversation where they contact her to ask, you know, for the child back. Maybe that's enough. I just want 100% to get this woman. I just want her... Did I write it wrong? Wanda Francis. High security dog crate. That's the picture we've seen. And there's her new phone. the picture of the girl in the cage and the... I think that's should be enough. Well, I know this is not real, but what a... I feel sorry for Stuart. Thank God the report went through with no issue. It's really important you get the right evidence. Really, really important. Howard Elmore. If you're not aware already, Howard is a Foley who makes sound effects for mainly horror movies. He's very proud of his success and boasts about it frequently. As such, many of the sounds that come from his house, while they could be bloody screams of murder, most of the neighborhood has tuned out of the performance Howard puts on. It's believed that he recreates his films inside his home. Hell, it's not even uncommon to walk outside, hear this barrage of painful screams, only to see Howard casually walking outside to throw out the trash, sweaty but happy as a clam. With the ordinary out of the way, here's what played with the curiosity switch in my head. What if this friendly, upbeat, giddy man was just using this whole situation as a disguise for what was really going on inside his home? This past weekend, the wind tipped over his garbage cans, and I awoke in the morning to a sprinkling of bloody rags all over my front lawn and bushes. Now, I should say, I have no clue what Howard's performance entails. I don't know what to be expected and what's strange. What I can say is that curiosity switch is flipped, and for damn good reason too. I'm going to have my eye on Howard, and I recommend the watch does the same. Okay, so over here, we have a concerned citizen who's really like, hey, listen, this is a strange situation. He's aiding making horror movies. But I don't know what's crossing the strange line anymore. And I would feel comfortable if you would check it out, because I suspect and I hope, like, this is the kind of cases that individuals hope they are wrong, but still report out of just moral duty. So I'm getting his ID because I'm getting a bit of a feel he might be guilty. I'm getting a bit of that feel. It could be just, blood props, there is like fake blood, but just in case. Just in case. Why am I checking out this? Howard Elmore. I have a crack in case I can't crack it in time. Let's get it. Good. Pictures. Could be just for shows. That could also be just for shows. Having fun in the ocean. Somebody rapped. Something tells me this isn't a Christmas gift. Let's search history. Joints of the human body. Well, it's important to know the human anatomy. Morgue technician autopsy process. Okay, he might just try and learn to figure out, sounds of morgues. Could be related to his work. Easy plans to take care of. Benefits of taking a cold shower in the morning. That's something I would search. A cold shower in the morning is just painful. I kind of like to do it in the middle of the day. It's just so painful. Pictures, text convos. Gideon, Cam, and Randy. Holy fact, that scene you sent over yesterday was amazing. You blew everyone away with that performance. Thank you, very kind. I always try to put my blood, sweat, and tears into every performance I can. Luckily, this was just... haha. Howard, I want to personally thank you for propelling this film to a higher tier of greatness with your expertise. I'd like to offer to take you out for dinner with some of the people from the studio as a sign of gratitude. Dinner does sound great. Yeah, of course, your wife is more than welcome to come along to the studio. Maybe we can record something. Okay, so we have something that may indicate this is was his recent performance. Now we have Cam. It's been a little while since you made a video. Do you have any plans in the works for me? I know your fans are hungry for more after the last show you put up. I have a good one coming up soon. Gorgeous Man will film this Saturday. I plan on sending it to you the usual way on Monday after I clean up. Excellent. As always, your payment will be sent promptly following the confirmation. If I may, I do have a favor to ask. Go ahead. A few notes, the more you can fulfill, the better. A few notes. The more you can fulfill, the better and higher the pay. Dismemberment and then sealed in small packages to be returned to your freezer for assumed consumption later. Jewelry created from body parts and worn, showering yourself in blood of your victim. And doing what you will on camera. If any of the above are performed, I can guarantee your product will reach a much larger audience, only exponentially increase with the more notes you complete. This group of clientele is very hungry for said content, and I promise the extra work will be rewarded handsomely. I'll consider it, and I'll let you know what I get done before sending over the final product. My creative juices were flowing tonight. Well, I could tell. I saw the literal pieces he was using. So I can confirm. Checked all the boxes you wanted me. There's all the content you were looking for and more. I appreciate your dedication. Okay, who is Randy? Hey, did I see you on your social that you're in town? Gonna say hello? It's been forever. I thought you moved, you goose. You were out filming some spaghetti westerns. Cutting us loose this week. What a great idea. Come by my place, I'll have everything set up. Full meat platter, Cosmos for you and me. The new studio is actually insane. You're gonna die laughing when you see the props I'm using. Alright, I'll see you on Saturday. I'll bring a couple of things. Alright. Okay, let's see where he got his props from. If I cannot trace any purchases, I may fear that our source of props is not gonna be to my right, but actually to my left on the phone, which is bad. Alright, Howard Elmore. General purpose razor blade, steel blade, handy link utility chain, socket. So this could cut meat, but I believe that's for the performance. I don't actually... We need more context. Higgs Corner Store. Energy shot. Vacuum sealer. Sodium hydro... Excuse me? I don't know much about chemicals, but I believe this specific chemical came up in the case of the strange teacher, right? The teacher who had a thing with a 19-year-old. He looked, I believe, for this specific chemical to get rid of the body. I think I can't find the props. He's guilty. Can I get his debit information again? I'm sure he's guilty. Oh my god, he was guilty. Oh, the bad reports didn't go up. I told you I have a strange feeling about this man. The phone had information leading up to like, hey, this is all a performance. There was so much evidence pointing to the fact this is all just a performance. We already know he runs this kind of studio. But when I saw the conversation with Randy, I couldn't connect it to anything. It really was pointless. And then I was like, maybe this is, you know, I was like, I gotta figure out where the props came from. And since I couldn't find any purchase history of meat, I started suspecting because I saw real meat. He can only obtain that by going to buy, and even if he didn't buy meat, I would look for like hunting equipment, like a knife, hunting rifle. Maybe he hunts something and then use that meat. I don't know if that's illegal in any way, you know, to do that, because I know hunting is legal there. So this was probably the toughest case we had to deal with, because he looked so innocent, but something just didn't line up for me. And then when I saw the wrapped person, at first I thought maybe it's for the show, you know, but it wasn't. The performance was great because the performance was real. Damn. Holy fuck, dude. I think that's actually the hardest case we dealt with, because he looked so innocent at the beginning. But the dirty rags, the missing person, it was too strange for me. And also the conversation itself, you'll die laughing. I found that wording just a bit more problematic, so it's why it made me feel a bit like, you know, when I heard that then. Oh my god, that was such good detective work, if I do say so myself. Patting myself on the back. Anyway, justice is served. Get out of here, you criminal scum. Alright. The game is so much more fun this way. I'm friends with Ken, and we regularly go out to the bar together to get drinks. Ken still thinks he can hold his own against the college kids that stop by to get hammered, but he definitely can't. His amazing record of 0 wins and 17 losses against these kids somehow has still not taught him lesson. The other night, Ken was in full form, totally blackout drunk and spewing nonsense about his ex. I tried to get a ride for him so he'd get home safe. I saw the car pull up, brought Ken to the car, said bye, and returned to the bar. 20 minutes later, I went back outside to smoke and hear a couple of people describing someone that attacked these 2 girls. Their description matched up what Ken looks like. I hope that horny motherfucker didn't do something stupid on his way out. Okay. You know what, I wanted to go and look for stuff, but I think we actually might get the ID, because I think we have another guilty verdict here. I only look information if I think there is a good probability that they're not, but it's too much of a coincidence. Too much. There is no way, I feel like. Anyway, 30 years old, brown hair, gray eyes. Let's get him. Kenneth. How old is he? 35. Okay. Seam. Excuse me. Kenneth Langley. Let's pay attention so we don't have to use crack. Pictures. Definitely getting hammered with girls. The pictures are blurry. I mean, I know he's drunk, but come on. Where's the autofocus? Directions to Mick and Margaret's. Should I text her here? So this is about his ex. How to know if you're an alcoholic. Mickey's menu. Can you how to know you're alcoholic, and then he types this. Can you recover memories from when you black out? Is it better to drink beer or liquor? Diets that don't require quitting drinking. Where am I? Find synonym for embarrassed. Okay, so I don't see... I mean, he's drunk. That's what it's proven to me. He's hella drunk. So it lines up with the story so far. He's absolutely hammered. So attacking people, I mean, he doesn't even know where he is. So attacking 2 girls is not out of character, I think, in that situation. Jesse, I believe, is his ex. So I don't think I'll find anything in his card. Dude, you have to get it together. You were a mess last night. Jessin had to call me to come drag you off her doorstep and put you to bed. Just woke up. I'm so sorry, man. Yeah, I need to stop getting that bed. Where the hell did you go? For a walk. Walk where? Jesus, Kenneth. I hope you're pleased with yourself. Your neighbors called the cops on you last night, and they had to escort you home because you were passed out on someone's driveway. Hello, are you okay? Hey, man, I just woke up and I'm feeling about as shitty as I probably deserve to. This has to stop. I know I'm so sorry for everything, and I promise I'm going to put some real effort into change it for the better. Thanks for always being there for me. We have 3 conversations, which means these all could be reports. I don't see any reports about attacking girls. If I would look for a report for attacking girls, where would I find the evidence? I don't think it's gonna chat with them, and I haven't seen anything damning in the pictures. Hey, are you up? Can I come over? Oh my god, are you drunk? Yes. Okay, please don't come. Are you okay? You left some pretty belligerent messages on my phone last night. You have a hone in the drinking. Like you're almost 40, Christ's sake. You can't drink like you're 21 anymore. At the very least, please stop drunk dialing me. It's pissing my boyfriend off. We've been broke for almost a year now. Hey, Jess, I'm truly sorry about all this shit. Okay. It was fun meeting you last night. Hope you got home alright. Lena from the bar. Hey dude, how you feeling? You were pretty wasted last night. Hey man, I'm alright. I don't see anything about this guy. There is nothing I can find. I'll do a police search, but there is nothing on his phone I can use. I'm gonna be frank. Yeah, sure, it's evidence that he's hammered, but where's the evidence that he actually committed assault? A 25-year-old Kenneth Langley was apprehended in the Rocks North Mickeys. Langley was drunk and disorderly, suspected to under influence of narcotics. Police were dispatched after calls were made claiming that Langley was verbally and physically harassing patrons and workers at the restaurant. That happened 10 years ago. Sorry, that's not enough. All it proves is that he's a drunk mess. I'll look. I'm not gonna find anything here. Maybe social. Maybe someone spoke out about him. Kenneth Langley. Listen, even if that report even is evidence, I don't have anything else to back it up with. I need 3 pieces. Picture took while falling over at the bar. This guy's just a drunk mess. And I was right. He does have history of attacking though, so I feel like it could have went either way. But we couldn't find any evidence to prove it was the other way, or the way that it was presented to us, or whatever. No! I don't know what I sent, but they just received a report, and they're like, I'm not goddamn Night Watch, and tore it apart. All right, one more case. Travis Gray is my science teacher. Yesterday, oh no, not a teacher again. Yesterday after school, he asked me to help lift some boxes of books from the office wing. So I went. We arrive at his desk and I start lifting his stuff, which was pretty heavy. Halfway through it, I came back to see him hopping towards the nurse's office on one leg. I assume he twisted his ankle or something. I went in, got on with the lifting, and noticed his phone on the desk. I'm not one for snooping around, but it continuously buzzed, so I looked at the screen and it showed messages from his wife. There was stuff like, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and our daughter wouldn't forgive you either if she knew about this. I got pretty concerned, but I don't want to risk him coming back to his phone going off with suspicious suspicious messages while I was next to it, so I went on another run. When I came back, he had an ice pack on his ankle, and he was texting who I presume was his wife. He looked visibly angry and told me I did enough for the day and let me go. I'm just gonna get this guy's phone number. I don't know. It's not as damning as the last teacher we've seen, so I just really want to get to the meat of it. And if he's suspect of any foul play, I'll get rid of him. It's always the left side when I crack the phone, by the way. Have you noticed? Like 3 times, 4 times in a row, I just kept going to the same left location. There's our guy, Travis Gray. Okay, what the fuck is that? Science. That doesn't look like makeup to me. Oh yeah, he hurt his ankle. Okay. I don't see anything. Okay, I mean, I do see something strange. This and this. He may have committed violence. Actually, I was about to say he it doesn't look strange. There is his ankle. There is this. There is that. Single mothers in my area. Okay, this guy might have a fetish. How to send online homework easily. Homework automaker. Manipulating wife into shutting up. Typical stuff so far. Discipline your wife. Okay, maybe a bit more on the aggressive side. Stupid wives. How to hit without bruises. Yeah, something tells me he didn't find a guide. Let's look at the conversation with his wife. I'll be back soon. Think about what you did, Linda. Please unlock the door. I'm feeling really secret. He's abusing his wife. Not letting you out until you... He's abusing... I had faith in him. I gave him the benefit of the doubt because I didn't see anything too damning, but goddamn. Goddamn him. That's all I need to send him to jail, but... Joel's father. Hello. While I realize there are many valid reasons for lack of participation, I'm writing to inform you that your son has not been present to any online classes. Please let me know. Hello, just making sure you got my last message. Please unlock the door. I'm feeling really sick. Not letting you out until you properly realize your mistake. Please unlock the damn door. I'm actually gonna pass out. My head hurts. I'm sorry, Travis. Please forgive me. Our daughter wouldn't forgive you either if she knew about this. She found out about it. You weren't good to me. Please let me go. How many fucking times do I have to tell you? You dumb bitch. Stop fucking texting me. A kid may have seen the messages. He did. Do you know what the fuck you have done, you whore? I'm gonna teach you another lesson on shutting the fuck up when I get home. If you touch me, I swear to God, I'll call the police. Do it. See where that gets you. I just want to see if we can actually find more evidence about this guy. I believe we have all the evidence, but like, might as well check what he bought. Duct tape, fish. Okay, he was planning on killing her. Actually, this guy, I think this guy tortured her. Maybe the bruises. Maybe the bruises are actually from these things. Well, I don't know if from the fishing gutty knife. I didn't see any cuts. I actually didn't see any, like, I don't know how it's called. But you know, it's a type of bruise. Anyway, we have all the information we need. And yeah, we got past. You know what? I think I have enough time for one more case. Michael Dexter. That name is familiar. I might know the answer. Let's read it. Fucking Dexter, man. Listen, here's my frat bro, okay? A totally ladies man, a future doctor, honor student, all that good stuff. He's a good person, I'm sure of it. The other day, don't know if he was under the influence or what, but he just wasn't acting himself. He can be a smartass sometimes, but he's more normally manageable. We had our second rush of the year a few weeks ago, and this poor kid signed himself up. I'm talking freshman, maybe 5'5" on a good day, 120 pounds soaking wet. The guy zeroing in on him naturally and do the usual hazing stuff. But Dexter and Ricky went too far. Well, more like Dexter went too far. I'm pretty fucking sure the man branded the poor kid. I think he did. I just remembered this case. I think he did. I saw the three head into the room. Okay, so they... I think what happened, they were about to brand the kid, but Michael Dexter chickened out. But I think it doesn't excuse the fact he didn't report to the police about this. I'll read the rest of the report, sorry. Ricky manhandles branded the poor kid with a hot poker. I saw the three head into our room. Didn't even bother closing the door. Ricky manhandles the fuck out of the kid and tells Dexter to do it. But the guy hesitates, and then the door closes. I saw him holding the poker when the door opened, so he must have done it, right? The kid finally had enough, thank fuck, and took off running. Can't get it out of my head. It's one of the few things I remember from that night. I love the guy, really, but branding someone is crossing the line. Let's look up his phone, because I don't remember if he's guilty or not. I just know he was in that room, like he said, but I... Get Travis out of here. But, we'll see. Let's look at the evidence. Let's see if it's enough. Excuse me. I might have miswrote Michael Dexter. I mean, it's still Michael, but in my language, it's read as Michael. Okay, let's do this. I'm just gonna insta-crack it. Yeah, I even remember this picture. Okay, nothing incriminating. Alright, well, heard down the grapevine that the newbie is hospitalized. Great fucking job, dude. Can't wait to have Yanis rip my ass a new one. How the fuck is that my fault? You're the one who did the whole thing. Okay, that's him saying to Ricky. Only because you were too pussy to finish the job. I can't hold your hand through the shit you're supposed to do. Brandon is just too much, dude, and you know it. If you had let me do it properly instead of trying to help the kid, I wouldn't have accidentally permanently marred his ass. Accidentally. Look at Mr. Morality here laughing my ass out. Just keep your trap shut. And don't mention anyone what happened in the room. Got it? Sorry, man. I feel like I'm incriminating you. You're aiding them by hiding this information. I have a midterm. Sorry, Amanda. Why the fuck do you keep dubbing me so hard? Did I say something wrong? What do you mean? I've invited you over like 5 parties last 2 weeks and you keep saying no. You're busy. Like, what the fuck? At this point, you're just ignoring me. I'm generally busy, dude. Fucking okay. An angry girl. Okay. Study. Best way to format a proposal paper. Can you be a doctor with a record? Yeah, I need more information. Apart from that, we need more information to get the guy down. Even if he didn't do it, he was aiding in crime. Cover charge, mascot rule, glass whiskey. Variety sticky notes. Sorry, guys. I feel like he's guilty to the point that he aided in whatever they were doing. He was in the room, didn't say anything, didn't stop it, didn't do anything. He tried to help the kid, his morality, but his assertiveness didn't let him, I guess, to stop it. It was right. He's not. He wasn't the one who did the actual Brandon, but I feel like it's still enough to throw him to the police and whoever was with him. There we go, night 3. Oh man. If you'd like to see more of this game, leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate that. It'll let me know that you would like to see more of detective mode specifically. Damn, that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate that. I'll catch you some other time, okay? Bye-bye. Fucking damn it, man. This game is so sick.